All right. I think it's day 40. I'm not really sure. Almost day 40, but if you're new to this series, this is the journey of 0 to 1 billion. And the strategy right now, the business model we're doing is basically leverage buyout, LBO, private equity, mergers, acquisitions. We're basically buying businesses and we're going to create a portfolio of the businesses and either sell out to a strategic investor or go for an IPO. And we're buying these businesses through a leverage buyout, which means through bank loans, basically. And where are we at right now in this journey? We have a board of directors. We have a couple options for accounting firms and law firms to work with us on a deferred fee basis. And we're kind of in the process of creating an engagement letter right now. So right now it's Saturday night and it's 4 a.m. And I just finished defense. Defense is it's the way I make money to live while I'm working on my offense, which is your strategy to get ahead, like I just explained what it was, right? So, super interesting day. I saw someone else on YouTube who actually is doing one of these series, and his is a little bit different, and it was very interesting for me to see that. He's recording, I think he's on like day 15-ish, and the difference is with that guy, he's telling you what he does every day, but he's already like making money. Like he makes like $9,000 every day in revenue, and he does like affiliate marketing, which is definitely interesting, and his strategy of making money is intriguing. But when I listen to his day, it sounds very, very like simple kind of day. Like you just kind of like do your work in the morning and then like the rest of the day is free and he just tries to work out. Like my day is like super hectic, like filled like to the brim. I don't have any free time really. And I think I'm going to be that way, chaotic, etc. I'm going to be that way even like with success. Like I'm not going to slow down. Because right now I have a job and I have a side hustle or like a side business, right? I have these two things. Now, when the business starts picking up and I don't have to do the job anymore, I'm going to have some free time, right? But I know I'm going to fill this free time with something else. It's going to be not a different business, but it's going to be like a different part of this business, Because even though this is going to work, you still need an offense. You still need to grow. And to grow, you need to have that, second piece of the layer. And I understand that. And I'm probably going to be that way for a while. And if you're wondering why I'm standing right now, this is my standing desk. Spoke about it in previous videos. But definitely a bunch of thoughts. The last 2-3 days, I've been falling asleep while reading my affirmations. Like, I don't even get to go through them. I fall asleep by like number 4. My affirmations is 12. It's a list of 12, and each one's like more than like a paragraph long. So, like, I don't even get past 4. It's almost like nowadays I don't even really live in the present moment anymore. I really don't. Like I live a couple months out ahead of right now. And it's interesting because in one of my previous videos, like a couple videos ago from right now, I was talking about how some people just want to click, like the movie Click. There's a movie called Click. They just want to have a remote that clicks and they forward past the grind stage or this stage or that stage. They just want to run past it. And I was like, no, you got to go through it. You can't skip it, right? But me not living in the present is like almost the same thing if you really think about it. Like I'm scrutinizing these people when in reality I'm similar without noticing. You always have to self-analyze, right? So this is just kind of my thoughts out loud. I'm kind of doing that by living the future and not right now. I'm almost like waiting for my reality to catch up, and I'm already there. Like I already skipped this part. I'm not here. I'm there. And like I mentioned, like even when I get there, I know I'm not gonna live in that moment. I'm only gonna live till the next moment, the next mountain to climb. It's gonna go on and on and on. Who knows? What do I know, man? I'm not there. But this is a long journey. There's so many business models in the world, man. Shiny object syndrome. Anyways, what I do today is a Saturday, so I can't schedule meetings. I can't talk to anyone on Saturday because, they don't. The people I talk to, accounting firms and law firms, they don't work on the weekends. So I was doing emails and mostly on LinkedIn. That's what I could control. And yeah, I sent about 25 LinkedIn connections and 25 cold emails, excuse me. And I also worked on the website. So I made content for the website of my company, and I have to send it to the website developer. That's basically all I did. And I also worked out. I read my affirmations, made my bed, but that's like basics. And I did defense. And Saturday night, man, that's when you want to work. That's when the money's at. That's why it's late right now, 4 a.m. Out working, man. I need to change up my defense, really. I think there's another strategy about defense I could go about. That's kind of something that I'm slowly working on, but it's not really my priorities. I really need to like sit down and understand. I need to study QLA a little bit on like the bank side. Now I understand it, but I need to refresh that part because this next week, I think, right, the engagement letters is gonna be done, and I'm gonna be ready for the next step. Now I feel nervous almost saying that to the camera because imagine 1 week from now it's the weekend and I'm saying the same shit again, man. I don't want that to happen. I really don't. But I had a meeting set up on Monday and Thursday, and I have another one on Tuesday, which I do want to speak on that here in a second. But I had a meeting on Monday with one of the accounting firms and Thursday with another accounting firm, and then I had some law firms that needed to get back to me. But all these meetings are not 100% confirmed yet. So it's like, it makes me a bit nervous because Monday comes, like it's only 5 days, guys. The week swings past you so fast. Like time flies, especially when you record it. It's crazy. Before I know it, it's gonna be this same situation, like the weekend, but like next week, it's gonna be the same thing. Before I even know it. But I have a meeting scheduled on Tuesday, and it's a unique kind of meeting. It's a meeting with a different investment group that literally did exactly what we're trying to do. They did somewhere around 15 acquisitions, so they have success, right? And I'm going to be speaking to the owner on Tuesday, and I got connected through one of the law firms I'm speaking with. And this guy, I'm telling you, I know 100% that he did QLA. I know that for a fact he did QLA. I went to his LinkedIn and I saw that he's following the same person I follow that also does QLA. So we automatically have something in common. But here's the thing. My lawyer got tagged into that meeting. And I kind of don't really want my lawyer to be in this meeting with us. I kind of want to get to know this person and really speak in depth, and we'll have like a QLA connection, but my lawyer doesn't even know what QLA is, right? I'd rather him not be there, to be honest, so we could just have like a more genuine connection. I don't think I could talk about QLA like that in front of my lawyer. It's almost like revealing. I'm not like being deceptive at all. I don't mean it in that sense. But it's almost like I won't seem. I think this is what bothers me about it, is that I wouldn't seem as great to my lawyer if like he finds out like it's a whole like system, QLA system, man. By the way, I'm in my room and this is my wall, and I had two different people talk about this wall to me. They were saying how like it's inspiring. I didn't even notice. Like I kind of like when you're so used to it, it kind of just you just walk past it like it's not even there. Like it's like blended into the wall at this point. It's like white, the wall's white. But yeah, I find it's pretty cool how that inspires people. Now, we're not really doing this series to inspire anyone. We're more about standing on business. This is kind of documentation for myself, for my future self, future kids. You know, I already talked about this. But you never know where this can take you as well. So it's kind of being done in a selfish way. I'm not going to act like I'm an angel. But yeah. So yeah, the journey hasn't been so glamorous yet, but it's a slow grind. Yeah. I want this to move by faster. You know what I mean? Like I'm sure for some people out there, this step is so easy for them, and I'm making it seem so not hard, but it's taking me too long. So like it's almost like I'm not working. Like what is this guy doing? Like this is nothing. Like why is he taking so long? Like man, if it's so easy for you, why don't you leave me a comment, leave me some kind of tip, man? I'm telling you the details. Like these accounting firms, I'm telling you like what they tell me. Like this stuff just takes time. Like these people are so fucking slow. These accounting firms, man, like yeah, you know what? We'll consider that. We need to speak with our other partners about it, but we'll get back to you. Or yeah, let's schedule a meeting, and it takes them forever to schedule a meeting. Or they need to confirm this with this person before this can happen. Like I think I have like 10 people lined up. 5 on the accounting side, 5 on the law firm side. But yeah, man. Like for the guy who has a series, he makes like 9,000 a day. That's $300,000 a month. Like $100,000 profit every month. So like $1 million a year, 500K in his pocket, right? I'm sure he watches this series and he's like, man, what's this kid doing? Why is he wasting his time? Like, man, this kid doesn't know anything. To you I say, sir, I'm not a kid. 22-year-old man, young man, not kid, young man. And the dots are being placed, but you can't, it's a lot harder to connect the dots when you're in it. Hindsight's 2020, you know? You'll look back, you'll see everything aligned, and it all makes sense. But when you're in it, like the uncertainty makes it like, you know, uncertainty makes it sweet, honestly. Like, man, you never know how life's gonna go, to be honest.